Last episode on One Piece D&D Marines, our group fought some members of Hito pirates and found out the hideout of one of the important members of their crew named Bob the Demolition Man, who rules things around at West Blue. On their ship, they found bounty posters of pirates they were hunting, photos of Marines, etc. And one of them was Quackington. They reported all of this to Bailey and decided to drop off the Captain Ellipses and members of Hito Pirates at Branch 101 and pick up Quackington to go after Bob. At Bollywood, they also pick up some medkits from Dr. Salt, who was very thankful for saving their city from Kibbleton, who also was about to have a dinner with Joy. Group with Quackington went to the Duck Island where Bob was located. On the way there, they saw hanged members of the Duck tribe, which made Quackington really mad, who was at a steer, and people on the island saw our group and a fight began. Bob the Demolition Man appeared and he had mines and bombs all over the battlefield. He faced Damien and blew the floor beneath them, which made both of them fall into the hole. End of the episode 13 and start of the episode 14. But before we jump in, please subscribe and like the video. Hit the bell so you would get notified whenever the new video will come out. Also join my Discord and mention me on a server so we could chat. Link will be in the description below. Once again, episode starts with a fight. Damien tries to escape the hole while guys on the surface try to avoid mines, but Taiga immediately steps on one. One by one, they kill knockoff dudes and try to get to the Bob. Kai uses his ranger ability to see where all the mines are. Damien in a hole gets knocked out, but Choppa saves him. Taiga gets blown by another mine, which knocks him out, and he falls down to where the Bradley was hiding. One of the pirates sees Taiga knocked out and was about to finish him, which would kill Taiga, but Bradley saves him and takes the hit. Bob gets beaten up pretty hard, gets his legs blown off and caught in a Kai's web. Group knocks him out and the fight ends. On him they find 3 eternal poses which are marked by Bob himself. One of them says Custodian, another says Altar, and a third says Hugh. When they question Bob, they find out that Custodian guy have all the slaves, whereas Altar guy tries changing them or altering them. All of them are on a grand line. Bob is also obsessed with explosions. And also, Hito pirates are the ones who plundered Yokan's island back then and wanted to capture her. They take Bob in and head back to headquarters to report on all of this. Quackington finds some photos of his family in the ruins on the island, and Kai comforts him, and that is it for the Duck Island. On the way back, Taiga and Bradley have a below average handshake. As they get to Branch 101 HQ, they find Joy at the reception, who is now fully employed at Marines. Joy mentions Dr. Salt, how he tried to make a move on her when she just wanted to discuss some hospital matters and stuff, and basically how it didn't work out great, which is good for Kai, who then invites her to dinner and she agrees. Joy says that Captain Bailey is in the library with Warren, who is a little guy with glasses. It seems Bailey was desperately looking for something in the archives, and our group reports back to her with information about 3 eternal poses leading to the Grand Line. Bailey says that Grand Line is out of her jurisdiction, and Kai suggests to call his uncle, Commodore Jiro, for the order to go after them. At first, Commodore Jiro says to come to Grand Line so our group could drop eternal poses to them, and they will handle it, but Bradley mentions that they have his sister Selena, and because of the personal matters, Jiro allows our group to handle it themselves. He also mentions that they are busy right now with Jiro's dad, Kai's grandfather, so it works out great. Jiro says to meet him at Grand Line and the call ends. Bailey does say that they will allocate the best ship they have to them so they could get through the reverse mountain. Warren comes to her and hands her some files, which makes Bailey worried, and she says that she needs to show it to Pluto. Damien goes up to Bailey and thanks her for letting him grow in the Marines and that they might not see each other again. Bailey also thanks Captain for letting the fishmen to work for them. They all salute and Bailey does say that maybe one day they will meet again, and she thanks them for not letting her down. Kai then runs out the door and goes around city looking for the best place to have dinner. He finds some place with a look at sunset, moves tables and chairs there with an umbrella, some candles, and sends Belle to Joy with a little note about where to find him. Damien, seeing all this, asks Kai what is he doing, to which he answers that he wants to have one last dinner with Joy before going to the Grand Line, and Damien respects it and says that they will wait for him. Joy arrives at the spot, but Kai is nowhere to be seen, and suddenly he shows up out of the water with no shirt on, with a fish he caught, and the episode ends right there, to be continued.